going on? Welcome to Point Fighter Live. Actually, Florida Point Fighter Live. This is a new segment that I'm starting because I'm from Florida, right? And we got so many great tournaments here. And make sure you guys now, if you're coming in, I'm about to do it. Before we get the show started, I am going to share it, right? I'm sharing it on Florida Point Fighter. Okay, I'm sharing it right now. So if you guys could share it too, all right, just so that everybody knows that we're going live. You could also listen to the recording, always comment or whatever. So Florida Point Fighter Live. Last time we had the Banyans on, okay, and man, there's so many great events in Florida. Like I have to make a show just for Florida. You know what I mean? And we're here, and it'll be so. Imagine how cool it would be to have regional Point Fighter radio shows, you know, in the future. That would be great, you know. So I'm kind of talking to people about that. So today we're gonna have a good show. We're gonna have Catherine Milner, right? Mouse, that's her nickname, Mouse. Everybody knows her as Mouse. So she won at the Redlands last week at in Miami in the FBBA tournament here. So we're gonna bring her on, talk about that and other stuff too. She's a young fighter, good fighter that has traveled to Europe, and I saw her actually here, and I saw her in New York competing for the King of New York, and she won her division, made it to the finals. So she was very impressive. So let's move on. All right, let's make this show. We're actually gonna have two shows today. We got Florida Point Fighter Live, and we're gonna have our show also with James Port tonight. We're gonna interview James Port at 9 to and talk about the American Internationals. So this weekend we got the American Pride Championship. It's in Delray Beach, hosted by Hector Rodriguez. All right, so on Facebook he's Hector Dumont. Right, so this tournament is it's a blitz rated, right? It's blitz rated. You got blitz points. It's also Kick USA rated, so you get kick points, right? And the USA Sport Karate rated, and not just that. All right, it doesn't end there. You also, it's in Delray Beach. It's at the Trinity Lutheran gym, right? Church gym, right? So, and there's AC there. I've been there to this location. It's really good. It's a nice venue. It's close. Last time I went, it was actually close to the beach. After the tournament, me and Ozzy that we covered the event, we went down to the strip and ate in a restaurant and we hung out on the beach a little bit. Very nice. All right. It's also sanctioned by ISMA. That's a Mexican league. There's going to be Mexicans there. All right. There's going to be some other countries there. It's also an international event. The super fights, that's Murphy Gonzalez runs that. So you can compete in points. There's continuous, right? There's first-timer divisions. There's, forms, weapons, all those divisions that are for blitz and for kick. And you also got the super fights, okay? So that's going to be really good. That's, okay, again, the location. Just run through some of that real quick, okay? So there you go. Point Fighter approved event, all right? You guys got an event, make it Point Fighter approved. We cover it. We market it. We bring in the fighters and we interview them. So it's really interactive and a good way to promote your event. Okay. I'd like to thank our sponsors, ASG Gear, All-Star Gear, a great sponsor, great person, Jason Chen, giving back to the sport. Okay. And then Mini Queen Designs, right? Royalty Promotion. She does a great job at building your trophies, unique trophies for your event. So thanks to those sponsors. Okay. So this past weekend we had also the American International. Shout out to all the people that won over there, right? From Florida. We had a lot of Florida support out there, right? American. So Power, there you go. I'm seeing some of you guys coming on. Stephen Miller, Power, Pepe, what's going on? Power, I love your shirt you gave me, by the way. I wore it today. I've been doing spring camp this week, so, but we didn't do a show last week. We did a show this week. I'm really pumped up. We're having two shows today. So yeah, just some of the people that were over there, right, from Florida, was the Team Legend, DKS was also there, Velocity, WKF, Haley Glass. There was a lot of Velocity. I said Velocity. A lot of great Byron Young, right, from Bring It. Bring It was there. A lot of good competitors that were up in Philadelphia, and we did great. Everybody did great. So congratulations to everybody out there. What's going on? Power, Vince. What's going on? All right. So we're gonna have the interview in just a few minutes. All right. Make sure you guys give us some more power and share it. We're gonna have Catherine Milner on Mouse in just a few moments, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about the Redlands. Okay, the Redlands. Let's see if I could bring that up now. Talk a little bit more about. Let's just show us some of the winners, some of the people that were there. We had the banner up there for the first time. Sid the Kid, we interviewed her. That video should be up shortly. I'm just trying to fix the audio on that one. It came in a little bit. How about the food they gave the judges? Look at that. So we're just gonna run through a few of the pictures. That was the final four right there. Good mix right there of fighters, huh? Ibrahim ended up winning the men's overall, and just a great tournament. You know what I mean? A great tournament. I mean, I really enjoyed myself at this tournament. It was kind of like a mini national, and there you go, Sid the Kid. It was a great event. Like I said, I really, really enjoyed myself at this event. So, you know, the women's was won by Catherine. The men's was won by Ibrahim Morales from Venezuela and Team Diamond. Now I'm trying to come up with let's see, some pictures here. Okay, here we go. All right, so we are gonna talk. We're gonna bring her in, but before we bring her in for the interview, let's just bring up the upcoming tournaments that are coming up. All right, but Redlands was a great tournament. It was a great tournament. I really enjoyed myself. There was some good, exciting fights. I really liked the fight between Yoskar and Ibrahim. That was excellent. Like, you see the old school Venezuela with the new school Venezuelans. And you kind of see Yoskar still has gas in the tank. He's nowhere near over. Cause last week he fought awesome. He was close to winning that first place. He went down the wire with Cam, which won the division. So so this week we have the American Pride Championships, April 21st. We got the Kick USA South Regional Championship. That's also going to be in Delray Beach at the same location. That's Kick USA. You have the Blitz Daytona Beach tournament. I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to go to that. That's right on the beach. You compete. Blitz points. I think you get like a lot of points for this one. It's like rated, a great rating for Blitz, right? So I look forward to that one. Another good tournament down here in Miami, May 12th, the Masters. This tournament's pretty big. It's one of the bigger FBBA tournaments down here in Miami, and they do it. It's at the DoubleTree. That's where the Pan Americans used to be, and they're giving out $2,500 in prize money. So I'm gonna put out the breakdown of the prize money, but they got a sponsor, and they're gonna be giving out good money. So it's gonna be great fighting. Like at the Redlands, they've killed themselves for $1,000 almost, right? Exciting fights. Prize money makes for exciting fights. The Hit Internationals is July 27 and 28. You also got that Bring It Challenge with set matches. The U.S. Open, July 5th through 7. Some people are asking me if it's 3 days. Thursday, it's the seminars and stuff. And then the competition starts Friday morning like normal, okay? You have another Daytona Beach tournament, August 25th. That's WKU and Kick USA. And then you got the Blitz Mayan, September 28th. That's in Orlando. I'm hearing that they're going to have a very nice venue this year. And, it's an international tournament as well. I always enjoy this tournament. And then you got another great event, the Blitz, the Kick USA, like Worlds, right? It's the International Martial Arts Festival. Has people from all over the country, all over the world. And it's in the Wide World of Sports. This is an awesome venue, awesome location, and very professionally run by David Scalar. And then the Pan Ams, right? November 9th through 10th. And that wraps up the season in Florida for Point Fighter approved events. Okay, so are you guys ready? We're gonna bring on Catherine. If you guys have any questions for her, let me know. I'm hearing I'm watching the comments right now. Give us a share. And like I said, we're gonna have 2 shows today. We're interviewing her today, and then we're gonna interview James Poore and talk about his win in Amerikick, and we're gonna talk about everything about Amerikick. Okay, so here we go, power baby. I'm so excited. Man, I was tired when I got here, but then I got excited. I haven't done a show in a while, so I'm pumped up. So here we go. Let's bring her on, Catherine Mouse Milliner. Let's see. And what's up? Hey, Mouse.
What's
What's
up?
going? Everything good?
Busy, busy, man. That's always good.
Yeah, I know you guys had your spring camp last week, right?
Yeah, man.
That was pretty crazy, and it's good. I like it though because you kind of like it's like a warm up for summer. You know,
Oh yeah,
it's like
yeah. But
summer's right around the corner.
spring break for us is it's a definitely a warm up, but summer camp gets huge.
Yeah, 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 exactly. So it kind of gets you almost ready.
Oh
It's like
yeah.
a warm up before the summer, right? So hey, so yeah, like you're from Orlando, like you train with Ray Bryant, right? At the what's the name of the school?
It's Central Florida Karate.
Central Florida Karate.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Umatilla.
So how long have you been training out there for?
13 years.
Wow, 13 years. Awesome. That's great. That's good. Hey, so like this year I've been seeing you competing, right?
Mhm.
And like I saw you at King of New York where you won that tournament and
Yep.
won first place. You made it all the way to the finals against Faith Vieira, which is a New York
Mhm.
fighter, as she's from New York, King KTOC. And like I saw you fought really good. Like, but I have never seen you really fight much here in the United States, right? And then I saw
Yeah.
you fight last week at the Redlands, and then I was talking to Ray, your coach Ray Bryant,
Mhm.
and he was like telling me how you like to fight in Europe a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a
So
different ball game over there. I prefer it definitely.
yeah, yeah. So tell us about before we get into the stuff over here. Like, just tell us about. I know you traveled a lot and fight. You follow the ISKA, right?
Mhm.
ISKA,
Yep.
and just tell us about some of the titles you've won out there and how it is out there. You know, in Europe.
Well, I mean, I've held my I might fight in -60. They go by kilograms. They don't go by
Yeah.
pounds over there. But I fought in that since I mean I don't know years, 7, 8 years, something like that. And I've held my
Wow.
title every year. So I mean it's pretty consistent. Forms I held forms. I've won that just as
Also,
long.
you do forms too.
I'm actually I prefer forms. I'm actually
You
not
do
a yeah. I'm
for
not
it.
a I if I had to choose,
Yeah.
unfortunately, I do kata. But everybody, I mean, fighting's fun too, I guess. So,
Hey, so you do what? But what kind of forms do you do?
I started with Seiyuchin, which is a very well-known form,
Okay,
and
so so traditional, right?
yes, traditional, hundred
Right.
percent traditional.
Right.
So, and then,
Nice.
but yeah, I've did Seiyuchin. I've moved into Super Impai. That's a different. It's an older form, and
Yeah.
then I'm thinking, hold on, B? Sorry, my dog likes to go outside, so I'm multitasking right here. But
That's
yeah,
all right.
I love forms, and I mean fighting. It's a great workout, and it's like a chess game. I guess you could think about it. It's definitely a chess game.
Yeah. Okay. So, how much do you put into training with the forms and the fighting? Do you do that separate days or all in the same day? Pretty much.
Um, well, I do. Okay, I do forms and fighting drills on the same day, but I'll concentrate more on forms one day and then fighting on another. So, like for instance, let's say a Tuesday, I'll do a lot of forms stuff Tuesday, but I'll do a light bag drill, and then on Thursday I'll do a lot of fighting with my other the instructors here and some of the other guys that are coming up. I'll do that and maybe a couple light forms drills. So it's kind of flip flop. So when I do forms drills, I really work on fighting, and then when I do fighting drills, I work on forms. It just keeps it nice and loose.
Yeah, yeah. That's the good balance there, right?
Hmm.
Hey, so I know you guys got some good fight nights there too, right? Some good
Yes, we do.
and just like Ray was telling me, you guys get like 67,
Oh, our
56
building's
people,
packed. Yeah, our
right?
we have an outdoor school. It's huge. I mean, it's a nice facility. We got showers, everything, and we'll do a Saturday training and fill that place up. I mean, the windows will turn. They got condensation on it. We have so many people in there.
No, that's awesome. That's great to see. You know, man, it's crazy how Central Florida, Orlando area, like they have
Hmm.
so much talent up there, you know, and like it's always been that way, like since the
Yeah.
50 days, and like it's always been that way. It's just a consistent, people pumping out, great fighters being pumped out and competitors. What's going on, Herbie? Power, baby. Thanks for the share. Hey, so we're talking about Europe, right? Like
Hmm.
and now you've been fighting here. In this year, I've seen you at 2 tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Redlands. Like, what is at New York? What is the biggest transition and the differences that you have from Europe and fighting here?
Well, in Europe, they go by two 2 2-minute rounds.
2 2-minute rounds.
So,
Yeah,
and then over here, depending on the rules that they're going to go by, you'll have like a minute and a half to 2 minutes, but it's only one round.
yeah.
So, going from 2 rounds to 1 round, you have to change your whole ball game. You got stuff.
It's a different strategy, right?
Oh yeah, oh definitely.
Yeah. So
You got stuff
let
you're
us
good
know about
at.
it. Yeah.
You got. I mean, my thought is the first round you learn your opponent. Second round you try and beat them. Over
Right.
here, you have to learn and try and beat your opponent at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like, I
Yeah.
mean, it's
You have to adjust faster. You have
yeah.
to adjust faster. But
Mhm.
then on the other end of it, to do 2 rounds and you got a bunch of fights. Let's say you got 8 fighters in the division. You're gonna fight a lot right there,
Oh
right?
yeah,
It's
you have to
4 times
make sure
2.
your
That's 8.
cardio's up there.
Yeah,
Definitely.
you gotta make sure your cardio's up to par, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. Your body becomes fatigued after a while with those 2-minute rounds. I know a
yeah.
lot of people are just not used to that
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, And now in like NASCA and like over here in the United States, they're starting to do 2-minute rounds for the finals, right? And
Yep.
grands and like blitz tournaments here have double elimination, so there's a little bit more fighting
Yeah.
starting to happen over here. But which one do you prefer? You like the 2 rounds or the 1 round?
I like the 2 rounds. It's just I like to be more mental than I guess physical. It's just my mentality.
Yeah.
1 round in the U.S. is pretty fun. I mean, it is
Yeah.
definitely. I'm gonna compete a lot this year, hopefully.
Yeah.
It's fun because then you get to really see how far you can challenge yourself in a short amount of time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it's more fast paced kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh yeah.
That's good insight from someone that's had experience doing both. So yeah, so what made you compete now this year too in the US, cuz you've been competing mostly in Europe, and then all of a sudden you just kind of pop out into the scene over here and you're doing pretty good. Like what's your motivation, just to get out there more, or
Maybe a little bit. Ray's sitting over there laughing at me. There's it's actually, how do I put this? I'm hunting for somebody. I want to fight somebody.
you do?
Yeah.
Oh, did you fight them yet or not?
No,
Did
I
you?
haven't fought him yet. I've been for a few years. I've been hunting him down. Fought one time and ran into a pole while I did it. So ever since then, I've kind of been wanting to fight this person.
Oh man. Wow. Well, I'm not gonna make you say it here if you don't want to, but
No, not yet. I want to wait just a little while.
Just give us a hint. Are they from Florida?
No, not from Florida.
All right, okay. We got some good Florida fighters too. Melanie Ortiz.
Oh yeah, I thought
you
Melanie. Me and Melanie have fought back and forth for years.
for
So
real? Yeah.
oh yeah.
And Raylan Perkins is doing. Oh, Raylan won the overall. I didn't mention
Yeah, I
her.
saw that. I did see
She
that.
won the overall in Florida. So shout out to the Floridians out there. Like, and anybody that I missed that I didn't talk about. I'm sorry if I didn't talk about you. Let us know how you did with your results at Amerikick. But hey, so Redlands invitationals, right?
Mm-hmm. It froze. This thing froze. I wonder if it was him or me. I mean, mine looks good from my end.
Hey, I'm back. Can you see me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, man. I don't know what happened. I just got knocked off. I'm sorry. I'm glad that you didn't go away.
No, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Okay, good. Hey, so because I saw you the whole time, I don't know what happened.
Technology. It wants to work when it wants to work.
But I'm glad you stayed. Hey, so Redlands Invitationals.
Mm-hmm.
You had a few fights there, right? There was like one person in your division, and then in the 30 and up division, there was only one. So it's
Yeah.
like an exhibition division,
Hmm.
and you ended up fighting two girls there, right? So you
Yeah.
had a few good fights there. So how do you like the tournament
Oh,
overall?
it was good. I thought it was nice. I actually liked how they went old school and had the just the floors and things like that. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's been a while since I did that, but I mean it was cool. It was nice. It wasn't crazy. You know like every place is crazy, and then you're trying to find a place to chill out before you fight. You know, it was
yeah,
nice. I mean, it was nice and relaxing. There was a lot.
yeah,
I mean, there was a good group of people there, but it was
yeah.
still kind of just chilled out, which I thought was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was a chilled atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. It was a nice ran tournament. It was a nice ran tournament, and you won that. You
Mhm.
won that event. It was good. What's your next one? What are you coming out to next?
I actually have to fly to Kiev, Ukraine.
For
Uh,
real, Ukraine. Wow. So Europe again, right? Oh yeah, I
yeah,
think they were telling me about that in
they
April,
asked us to
right?
go over there and help them out and stuff. So I'll
Uh,
probably end up fighting while I'm over there.
nice. Hey, um, so out in you follow the ISK, right? You follow
Mhm.
the ISK, and New York was a ISK qualifier,
Yes, it
right?
was.
And then I know this weekend too in California there's another one,
Yeah.
in proper challenge, so people can make the team, right? People
Mhm.
can make the team, and then when is the finals? It's in September in Jamaica.
Yeah, Jamaica.
Nice. So people could still qualify for that, right? If after
Yes.
after if they didn't go to New York or they didn't go to proper this week, how can they qualify? Is there any other ways they could qualify?
There's at our tournament we're gonna have in October. You can qualify for the next year in Belgium.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, for next year in Belgium.
Yeah.
But can anybody qualify for this year still after this week or no? Or is there any other
Not.
tryout tournaments or that's it?
No, it will be
None?
too close because
Yeah.
we won't be able to coordinate, and
Yeah.
we have
Okay.
we have to reserve hotels, and it's just gonna be real hard because it's so close.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I could see it growing. There's like a movement now with the
Hmm.
ISK, right? The USA team's getting bigger. My
Oh,
friend Steve Hart has been my best friend. He's been doing it for years, and
oh yeah,
I followed the ISK and I see it growing. So that's very good. Um,
yeah, yeah. Steve Hart, Ray just shouted out to me. We call him the Giant Ninja.
the Giant Ninja.
Yeah,
Hey, some people are telling me that they can't hear me. Wait, we still hear you, Alex. We can't. Maybe that was before when I dropped out, but I
maybe.
think yeah, because I think I saw my picture frozen, right?
Yeah,
It was like I was frozen. Yeah, cool. Hey, so what are I know that you have um, I know that you have somebody. So you have a good goal. You
yeah.
have a motivation to fight here.
Hmm.
Outside of a person that you want to fight, what else? Do you have any other goals? In fighting. What are your other goals in fighting and tournaments? Do you have any personal goals that you want to accomplish? A tournament you want to win, or
Well,
anything
I've
like
actually
that?
never been to the Diamonds.
Diamond.
I've never done the Diamonds.
Yeah.
I've done the U.S. Open, for
Yeah, of course.
years. So I definitely want to go to the Diamonds, and I want to go out of state a lot. Like
Yeah,
Florida's awesome. I love Florida. Obviously,
yeah,
I'm born and raised here, but I want to do a lot more national
yeah.
traveling.
That's great.
Like California and things like that. It's just
Yeah,
I actually haven't seen a lot. I've seen more of Europe than our own country.
exactly. That's good. So you're ready for that national tour, like to
Yeah,
go out
yeah.
over. And
Mhm.
are you looking at like NASCA, NBL, any other stuff? Any other? It doesn't
NASCA.
matter. It's
No,
mostly NASCA.
definitely leaning
Yeah,
towards NASCA. Yeah.
that's cool. That's great. Hey, and so we know you're from the school team, right? You guys got a school team, and you're on
Mhm.
the ISK USA team. Are you also are looking to get picked up by maybe a sponsored national team? Like, are you a free agent when it comes to to that?
I've never considered it actually. I've never. I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be
Yeah,
awesome to be sponsored by somebody, but I've never I've never tried to get sponsored. I guess you could say. I don't know. It's just it would definitely be awesome. It would be fantastic. It's just I don't know. I've never given it much thought. I guess you could
yeah.
say.
Well, you keep coming out and winning. That may be something that people make offer you a spot on their team. So that's pretty good. I think you definitely have it. Like that's why I wanted to interview you because you really impressed me.
Well,
When
cool. I'm happy to hear that.
right. Yeah. So there we have it. There we have it. Great show. Great interview. Let me see if anybody has any questions. No. So yeah, that's great. So thanks for coming on, Florida Point Fighter Live. You were great, and I look forward to seeing you competing out there at a lot of events. All right, and keep it going.
Definitely.
All right.
All
Okay.
right, thank you.
All right. Power. Yes. All right. Okay. There you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. All right. So there you have it. I'll see you guys this weekend at the American Pride Championships, right? Thanks to our sponsors, Point Fighter Live. We're going to have another show in about 30 minutes. I'm going to have James Poor. He won the overall. We're going to talk about American Internationals, and we're going to talk a lot about power, baby. Woo! We had great live streams there. This weekend, we are going to have all the live streams at the event, okay? So make sure you support Hector Rodriguez, okay? Support Hector Rodriguez. It's at the Trinity Lutheran School, 400 North Swinton Avenue in Delray Beach. You could still register, okay, at myuventex.com. It's blitzapc.myuventex.com. That's a direct link. On Point Fighter Live, the Florida Point Fighter, you could get on the link and register. It's going to be a great tournament. We're going to be doing interviews, pictures, and video. So make sure you support this tournament. All right? It's Point Fighter approved. Power, baby.